And we are rolling. We have UFC 323 Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan 2. And we're tapping into Tapology. We have 12 hours to choose our picks here. As we just head on down to the very bottom of the card, we go from the bottom to the top. I'm coined for those that don't know. I make a whole lot of picks here. And I'm also making a really dope website there. That's a minted MMA. Check it out. Look at this picks website. Oh man, so beautiful. You can expand the matchups. You can reverse the card order. You can compact the matchups. You can put it in a list order. You can do whatever you want up in here. Look at this, just so beautiful. I mean, how can you not enjoy this? How can you not enjoy it? Whole lot of development going into this as we go into the first fight in the card. Naimov versus Mairon. Santos. We're going to check them out here actually on the website. Let's check out their profiles as we do. This is minted MMA. Naimov, 13-3, featherweight, 31 years old, 5'9" with a 70-inch reach from Tajikistan, right? Is that what that is, TJ? I need to do the country code thing. I didn't. This is an ISO country code. Anyway, nobody cares about the development stuff. I'm developing this thing from bottom to the top, just like we're going from the card. Bottom to the top, this is the first fight. Featherweight bout. With his record being 13-3, he's, pretty well versed in fighting. That's a pretty decent record, having 16 fights under your belt. As we check out his record, hide these canceled bouts. Some of these dates are going to be just a little bit off. It's fine. Here's his upcoming bout right here. So he just beat, is that right? Bogdangrad? Bogdangrad is a featherweight? Man, some of these names sometimes are very confusing. Okay, see? This is why I was getting confused right here. Bogdan Guskov. I thought, I was like, what? Featherweight? Yeah, anyway. So, yeah, let's check out the record. So, Naimov is pretty decent versus Mairon Santos. Oh, yeah. So, Mairon's lost once by KO. That's interesting. Mairon Santos is 16-1. Lightweight. Oh, so what? I don't have the upcoming thing working there. So, let me check on... it's a featherweight bout. Okay, it's featherweight. So, that's the thing. I haven't been following the UFC too much. I watch every single week. I've been watching for like 12 years, but I haven't been following it lately. And a lot of the time when you're making picks, it's smart to actually know what's going on. Like, is he, like, I don't even remember. Like, I remember him being a good fighter, but like at the same time, it says lightweight, right? Typically that means he's going down because they're fighting at featherweight. And he just beat... No, Sadykhov is a featherweight. I don't know. Maybe that's just wrong. Maybe the lightweight thing's just wrong. But that's something to think about is what I'm getting at is if somebody's, if they're going up or down a weight, if they've missed weight, if it's a short notice replacement, all of that kind of stuff matters. As I look at his record, he has 8 KOs and 8 decisions. He doesn't get any submissions, does Mairon Santos. And Naimov... across the board. I mean, let's see who. Yeah, I mean, he beat Sadiq. It's gonna be Mairon. We're gonna tap into Tapology for these picks as well. I'm gonna do it here. We can do it on our site, but boom, look at that. Oh, look at that. The save picks thing popped up as well. Wow. I mean, it automatically saves, in fact, but I also have the button there. Just if you wanna, boom. Oh, picks saved. Oh yeah, it's up there. Nice, I like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna say it's Mairon Santos. He's probably... Okay, so Muhammad doesn't really get finished by KO, or he hasn't yet. He's 31 years old, a little bit older, a little bit shorter reach, 72-inch reach for Mairon, 5'7". I'm gonna say... Because how did Mairon beat Sadykhov? Decision. Connolly by left hook and ground strikes. Yeah, I'm gonna just say decision for Mairon Santos. We're gonna tap into Tapology as well, just because I've been using this site for like just a couple months now, for a few months, And my site's not fully ready. It does save into the database and everything, so that's good. And it's basically there, the pick system, but I still like to use Tapology for now. And we're going to say a decision, rather, for Mairon Santos. I like this part of Tapology, the tail of the tape, because we can see what other people are choosing. And other people are picking Santos, 76% of Tapology pickers. That's 6,100 predictions. I would love to have that many people on my site, mintedmma.com, in active development right now, but coming out pretty soon, probably 2016 for the majority of everybody, for the masses, you know? Not that there's going to be a massive amount of people, but yeah, it's not like I'm spending money on marketing or anything. This is just a fun project, you know? Support it by going on there and subscribing once it's ready. And I saw the little picks autosave pop up because we chose decision here. And that's so convenient, because how many times have you gone on Tapology and accidentally closed the thing? Me? Almost every time I've made a video on here. I forgot to save. I always forget to save on Tapology. It's interesting. That's why I decided to make mine have autosave. There's an autosave. It saves every 1 minute. That might change. I just decided that just now. It used to save like pretty much every time you clicked around, but I didn't like that so much. So now there's a save picks button, and it also saves every 1 minute. If you make any changes anyway, it'll save. So, yeah, let's move up the card to Mansur Abdul-Malik versus Antonio Trocoli from Brazil. I shouldn't pronounce these Brazilians' names like that, huh? The order of my thing is a little bit off as well, but that's okay. I still found the two as we tap into Minted MMA. Mansur Abdul-Malik, 8-0-1 middleweight, from Team MMA Masters, 28 years old, 6'2", 79-inch reach. Pretty good reach. Yeah. 7 KOs, 1 submission, 100% finish rate, and he has 0 losses. And that one draw, I guess, which was right there. Cody Brundage. Oh, it's turned over. Not a draw. Okay, turned over. Interesting. Okay, Cody Brundage. I don't really remember it. I've seen it. I know I've seen it. I've seen every freaking event, but you know, you don't remember everything. Yeah, so Nick Klein, and he just came out of the Contender Series last year. Did Mansur versus Antonio Trocoli. Oh, 12-5 though, 35 years old, 6'5", a little bit taller, 80-inch reach, 1-inch reach. But once you start getting around that height, 6'5", you start being a lanky boy at middleweight. I don't know, man. That's probably why you get knocked the fuck out, boy. KO, TKO 2 right there. You got submitted. You got them long, that freaking giraffe neck. I mean, maybe I got a long neck too, man. I don't know. But like, look at his head. It's a small peanut head. And you just wrap your arms around it and like that. I don't know. I just feel like this guy's gonna win any way he wants to, Mansur. that's how it's gonna work out. Antonio Trocoli. I'm sorry, brother, but yeah, I mean, look, he's losing to Trayshawn Gore. Trayshawn's not good, man. Trayshawn's not good. He lost to Shara. Shara Bullet's not bad. I actually like how Shara fights as well, that one-eyed guy. But, yeah, I mean, dang, this guy's getting freaking got. And I think he's going to get got via KO, TKO. And how does he usually go? It's round 1 and round 3. Okay, round 2 here. Okay, round 1. Yeah, I mean, Mansur's going to go out there and blast this guy. He's going to blast his ass in the least homosexual way possible. Unless that's what you like. I don't know, man. It don't matter. But round 1, KO, TKO for Mansur Abdul-Malik. As we also tap into Tapology to do it. Round 1, KO. As we look at the tail of the tape. So, I went dyslexic, bro, and I started stuttering. Timmy's not the one that stutters in South Park, right? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Jimmy? I don't know. Anyway, Abdul-Malik, 97% of freaking Tapology is choosing him, and he's a huge favorite as well in the betting odds. Huge favorite, minus 1,300. He might be the biggest favorite on the card. And Antonio Trocoli, all he's got tonight is his ranking. Number 69. Right there. No, good for you, brother. I guess. As we move on up the card to Iwo Baraniewski versus Ibo Aslan. Iwo versus Ibo? You know, maybe they are making these fights with AI. They're matching these fools up with AI. They're looking at the names and the records. And they're like, oh, you know what? Iwo and Ibo. Their records are probably similar as well. Let's check them out. Let's look on the website here. Iwo and Ibo. Right here. Ibo Aslan and Iwo Baraniewski. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I feel like it's fun saying things the way you want to say them and not giving a shit. Here's Ibo with 14-3 record from Turkey, where, oh, it looks like he doesn't have the hair transplant at least. Usually it's not the people from Turkey with the hair transplants, it's the people that go to Turkey to get them. Anyway, light heavyweight, 29 years old, 6'3", 77-inch reach, 14-3, as I said, 2 losses via submission, but 14 KOs. This dude blasts fools. He blasts them. 14, he doesn't lose. I mean, he doesn't win any other way, and he hasn't lost via KO, so that's pretty good for him. But his last 2 fights were losses against Billy Elikana, who's like kind of just like not even that great, but he's decent, and Ion Cutelaba, who I thought like should have not really been in the UFC for as many fights as he's been in it, but he's an exciting fighter, so I can't really say that. This is prize fighting, and you don't have to technically be the best of the best, because not everybody can be the freaking best, and Ion is the freaking, he's, like if you look at him, he's a good example. He's not the best. But he beat this guy via arm triangle choke. So to me, that's very interesting. And it is also interesting if you hydrate and check out the VPN sponsored by myself, www.coin.me. That's Coin's most excellent. As we look at Iwo Baraniewski, 6-0. Oh, he's undefeated, 27 years old. Let's look at his record. 14-3. No, the records weren't similar with the AI thing I was saying, but I think it's not always, but like, let's see. I mean, he might be set up to win, this guy, but I mean, no, maybe not, because like I said, look at his freaking KO record, this guy Ibo. But who's he pounding out? Bums. Oh yeah, no. He's pounding out bums, dog. Oh no. I mean, I was impressed by the number just because of that big old beautiful green bar, 100% KO rate. But you're banging out bums, bro. I mean, that's no shade on him, because like sometimes you just be fighting bums and you bang them out. That's good. That's good for him, but not enough experience. And I say that when he's facing a guy that's 6-0 in Iwo Baraniewski, 27 years old, 6 foot and 73-inch reach. He's going to be shorter and have a lesser reach by like 5 inches. Yeah, 3 inches shorter, couple years younger. From Poland is Iwo. Or is it like Evil? I don't know. I don't really know Polish stuff except The Witcher. And even that's overrated. Iwo beat Muhammad Ali. Yeah, I remember calling this. I'm pretty sure I made a freaking picks video on this Contender Series September 16th, 2025. Overhand right and ground punches. I'm pretty sure I freaking picked Iwo. Or did I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. It's all there. It's all still on the channel. Wins and losses. I do pretty well, I would say. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the guy with the lesser record, because he's just like he's gonna be shorter. He's gonna bang out overhand rights. That's all I say, man, is you just gotta bang out them freaking, just spam them on the guy that's taller than you. Just keep spamming him. He's gonna circle left, you just keep spamming your right. Watch, that's how Iwo's gonna get him. I mean, how did he get this guy? Overhand right and ground punches. Freaking overhand right, man. It's not because I saw this. I say it all the time, overhand rights. If your opponent is taller than you, overhand right, dog, just spam them. Just a bunch of different kind of rights, in fact. As we choose Iwo Baraniewski. How does Ibo, usually lose submission. And what? I think with Ion Kutilaba, he was like getting hurt first before he got triangled. I'm pretty sure that's right. And Billy Alakan is pretty good, but I feel like he's not a killer. Iwo's got the killer mentality. He's got that Polish blood in him, you know? He's just ready to murder for no reason. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know why I said that. I think Polish people are great. Yeah, I'm going to say KO via round 2. They're going to warm up a bit. And then Iwo's going to take out Ibo. Yeah, there can only be one. As we also tap into Tapology, see what other people are saying here. Let me choose Iwo via, did I say round 2? Yeah, round 2, gotcha. Tail of the tape, he is a moderate favorite as Baraniewski, and 83% of Tapology are picking him. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense though. That does make sense. As we move on up the card to Edson Barboza versus Jalin Turner. Edson Barboza. Oh, he was the next fight on here. Okay, there you go. Choose Edson Barboza. Maybe I'll go into grid format. Go on grid format. We got 3 fights picked. Look at that. It even says how many we got. Because, you know, if you ain't so good at mathematics, maybe you should just look on up there and read it if you can read to begin with. What am I doing now? Right, Edson Barboza versus Jalin Turner. Edson Barboza is 24-13. He's a lightweight, 39 years old. He's almost 40 years old. 5'11", 75-inch reach, decent reach. 24-13. No, man, like he'd be getting knocked out. He'd be getting knocked out, KO'd. Look at his face; it's all crooked and such. I don't think that's from birth, man. I think that's from being getting beat up all the time. I think so. I mean, you know, it don't take a scientist to understand such things. Look at that. I mean, I think I picked him against Trocoli close too. Trocoli is like such a freaking. It's interesting. Trocoli's an interesting one. Lerone Murphy loss makes sense. Sadiq Yusuf win, that's good. Billy Quarantillo, decent. He lost to Bryce Mitchell though, remember that? Like, man. Oh, what? Bryce from Arkansas. I used to live in Arkansas. I lived in Arkansas for 2 years. At 2 separate times. Yeah, a year each time. Anywho, Giga Chikadze beat him as well. Giga? Man. I don't know, man. And he's Jalin though. Jalin though. You're fighting Jalin actually, Edson. I don't know who's on this card, man. I've been paying attention, but I mean, like, look at. I was saying 24-13. Look at that record, but look at his record, 14-9. That's a woman's record. That's a woman's record, Jalin. 6'3", Jalin, 30 years old. 75-inch reach. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna be a little bit taller by 4 inches, but he got the same ass reach as Edson, and Edson's a kicker as well. So, you know, Edson gonna be pumping out them kicks to Jalen's guts. I quite believe that's right. I mean, this boy be losing, dog. Oh my god. I mean, Edson has 2 losses in a row, but look at frickin' Jalin. Ignacio Bahamondes via triangle choke. Ignacio's decent. Renato Moicano via ground and pound. Renato's okay, but his YouTube channel kind of sucks, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't watch it though. But I mean, Mateus Gamrot, split. That's not bad. The split with Gamrot, because Gamrot's decent. Gamrot's not that bad. A split with Dan Hooker, nah. Nah, man. I mean, Jalin, man. It's like, how old? You're 30. He's gonna get beat up by a guy that's nearly 10 years older than him. Oh gosh darn, Jalin. Gosh darn, you getting beat the fuck up, man. I think I'm choosing Edson on this one. I think it's gonna be like some decision. It's just gonna be a decision, I suppose, for Edson Barboza right there. Yeah, I think so, right there. As we tap into Tapology as well, let's check out what other people are saying. We choose Edson Barboza via decision. We look at the tail of the tape. Turner's the favorite. He's a moderate favorite. minus 300, and he also is 85% chosen to win against Edson. It makes sense. He's 30 years old. You best be winning, boy. But god dang, man, I don't know. Your record 14-9. It's not like Edson's like a baby right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not like BJ Penn when BJ Penn was going out. BJ Penn was basically a baby up in there. Like, you were fighting a baby because he can do shit. But like, Edson's not that guy. Like, he can still do stuff in there. From Brazil. Obrigado, Brazil. USA, baby. Oh, dang. I'm sorry, I gotta go against the USA guy. But gosh darn, Jalin, you suck, man. I'm sorry, Jalin. You freaking suck, dog. Oh, just... As we move on up the card to Marvin Vettori versus Bruno Ferreira. Yeah, Marvin Vettori. He's showing up again, huh? But he ain't gonna show out. God never does, man. He's from Italy. I don't pronounce his name in the Italian way, though. You know, he not so Italian in my mind. I don't know why. He don't seem so Italian to me. But I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter. That's like the conversation with Izzy and Robert Whittaker, how he was like ragging on Robert Whittaker for like not being New Zealander or something, because he's both. He's from New Zealand, Robert Whittaker, I think, but he lives in Australia. So I don't know, like that kind of beef is stupid. Who the shit cares, dog? But here we have Marvin Vettori, 19-8-1 middleweight, 32 years old. Yeah, he's younger than I've been thinking too. 6 foot and a 74-inch reach. He is, let's see, yeah, he never gets KOs. He ain't gonna KO nobody, man. He gets some subs and decisions, but those subs are probably from sub-UFC, you know, pre-UFC. Like, let's see. Where your subs at from, boy? Yeah, right there. UCMMA. 2 of them right there. Toe hold, that's 3 of them right there. That's already 33% of his subs is outside the UFC. Boom, there's another one and another one. Frickin' by knee. Oh, wait, by knee? That's not a sub. Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, but I mean, like, guillotine. Okay, he's in the UFC here. Okay. So he has some... And we shouldn't go this far back. This is 2016. I feel like you shouldn't go that far back in a record necessarily when it comes to making picks, at least. I mean, obviously, just for funsies and such. That's fun to do. But yeah, Izzy, Roman, yeah, Roman Delice. Oh, Roman Delice. Bruno Ferreira. Let's see, 14-2 middleweight from Brazilian TKO, 33 years old, 5'10", 72-inch reach, so a little bit shorter of a reach by 2 inches, a little bit shorter as well. Okay, and yeah, he gets KOs, does Brunno, and submissions. He has a 100% finish rate, which is interesting because Marvin doesn't really get finished. He has 8 decision losses. Marvin's never been finished, but I'm pretty sure he got close. I'm pretty sure there's been a couple times where he was close to getting finished, but not quite. But he's a super durable guy. So this is a good one to bet on, like the over. You know, it's gonna go long maybe. Because when does he get his finishes? Round 1, round 2, round 1, round 1. But he lost to a boost. Wow. But he also beat RoboCop. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I don't remember like what Bruno's durability is like, what his cardio is like. I feel like it's probably decent, but I mean, he's losing to a boost in round 3. That to me is a sign of him not having great cardio. Like he got tired and got choked out. Huh. I mean, this one, like, he got caught, I guess. I don't remember all these fights, obviously. And, like, he's winning in round 1's round 2. That's what you gotta think about, is because Marvin doesn't really get finished. So if you don't think he's gonna get finished, and this guy's a little bit older than Marvin, too, interestingly. But Marvin is battle-worn. Yeah, I mean, he's been losing so much. It's so hard to pick Marvin. It's so hard to pick Marvin. Nah, you can't pick Marvin, dog. Because, like, even if he doesn't get finished, like, what the heck you gonna do, man? You're not gonna hurt anybody. You know, what you gonna, you're like, he's a sparring guy. He spars in there. He doesn't really put any like harm on them fellers. So I'm going with Bruno Ferreira via decision. He gonna get tired. They both gonna get a bit tired. But yeah, Marvin is he got that chin, he got the big old head, and it's gonna keep him steady in there. As I also choose him on Tapology, Brunno, via decision. Look at the tail of the tape, and 59% of Tapology is choosing Ferreira, and most of them say decision as well. It's a near even fight in the betting odds. As we move on up the card to the prelims. Wow, I was about to say the main card. That was the early prelims. This is a pay-per-view, UFC 323. Don't forget to hydrate your mouth. Okay, here we go. Nazim Sadykhov versus Fares Ziam. Let's see where they are here. What? Why I say it like that? Right here. I don't know why that guy was chosen as well. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Here we go. Fares Ziam, 17-4 lightweight, 28 years old, 6'1", 75-inch reach. He has a spread of 5 KOs, 5 submissions, and 7 decisions, and he's lost 3 times via submissions. As we look at Nazim Sadykhov, 11-1-1. I like that synchronicity. 1-1, 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. I had to count it again. He's from Azerbaijan, and he's from Team Syndicate MMA. Age 31 years old, 5'10", 69-inch reach. So he's going to be a little bit shorter. He has Max Holloway's reach there. Perez is like a lanky boy, and he's been submitted as well. Perez gets some submissions. This guy has 8 KOs, 2 submissions. And how long has he been in the UFC? For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights? No, 5, because this one's an upcoming bout with Perez. And he beat he went to a draw with Borshev. Oh no, brother. And Ismail Bonfim. Okay, that one was a good one. I remember that one. Nah, I mean, nah, I mean, yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with Perez. This one's a little bit harder for me to choose, but I'm just gonna go with him based on his record because he has some more fights under his belt. He's been in the UFC for a longer time, and he's also fought Terrance McKinney, who's also on this card. Terrance McKinney's he's a gangster, kind of. I mean, not really, but he's like a glass cannon. We'll talk about him in a second, but for now, let's choose Perez via decision. Tap into Tapology and see what all the other people are saying. Tail of the tape, here we go. He is somewhat of a favorite, moderately, 135. And Tapology is choosing Sadykhov, 56% of Tapology. So this one's a little bit of a disparity in terms of the betting odds and the Tapology picks. Interesting. As we move on up the card to Maycee Barber versus Karine Silva. Let's see, where you at, girls? There you are, girl. Right there, girl. Open them up in new tabs here on Minted MMA. Check out this freaking page. Look at that. Check out the VPN as well while you're at it. Maycee Barber, 14-2-0. Flyweight. 27 years old, 5'5", 65-inch reach from USA, baby. Gosh darn. Gosh darn. Oh, gosh darn. I'm joking. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, y'all international audiences of like 20 people. But anyway, let's see. Karine Silva is the upcoming bout for Maycee Barber. Let's check out Karine right here. 19-5 versus Maycee Barber's 14-2. 32 years old, 5'5", 67-inch reach. Okay, look at her hair; it gets cut off. I see that, girl. It's because she got that big hair. They couldn't frame her right. It's just like that big guy, that fat man in our fighter database here. What's his name again? What's his name? Dang it, man. Dang. Man. I really wanted to show you because like it just makes sense. Some of these images are not quite there yet, but oh well. All right, never mind. Fighter database, yeah. I mean, it looks way better when all the images are there, but you know, you get the idea. And you can sort by like best records and such. Yeah, 39 and 11. Alexander Volkov leads the pack. Look at that, best record. And it is like scaled, so it's also like Kyoji Horiguchi's up here as well as Yuri Prohashka, Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev. Yeah, and even Alexandre Pantoja, who is also fighting. Let me get back into the picks. Okay, here we go. Where am I at? Okay, 19 and 5 is Karine. 8 KOs, 9 submissions. She's lost as well via a spread. Karine Silva. She lost to Viviane Araujo. I mean, like, I'm leaning toward her. Like, in my mind, I've just been, like, thinking, like, I'm picking her, Karine. Yeah, I mean, Maycee's good. Like, I mean, like, look at Maycee's freaking... She only lost to Alexa Grasso, like, many fights ago. And Roxanne Modafferi. I remember that one. I remember the Roxanne one. That was great. That was a great one. But, like, she lost to Alexa, who was a champ. Not at the time. But, you know, she went on to become a champ. And then... I mean, but splitties? You got splitties with Andrea Lee? Oh no, girl. Oh no, girl. Yeah, I mean, decent wins. She's a durable girl, Maycee. She's younger, but 32 is kind of more of the prime age, and she's got a little bit longer of a reach, does Silva. She's from Brazil. Random thought. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess I'm choosing Karine via decision as we check out the tail of the tape as well as tap into tapology here. Right there, Silva. And wow, 82% of tapology have Maycee Barber. That's interesting. So I guess people think that she's gonna, like, what, wrestle or something for the most part? Because in my mind, from what I remember of Maycee's fights, this girl don't wrestle, man. She don't know how to wrestle. She just, like, she strikes on the feet with everybody else. That's why she go on split decisions with Andrea Lee. You think Andrea Lee's a wrestler? Nah. You think freaking Miranda Maverick's a wrestler she got a split decision with? Nah. You think freaking Jessica I, who she got a freaking decision against, so unanimous, but still, nah, she's not a freaking wrestler. Like, I mean, like, obviously, the idea is, like, all these girls she's fighting are strikers, and I don't remember her wrestling these strikers, is what I'm trying to get at. Because she's kind of a striker herself. She's not a wrestler. So it's like, because, like, in my mind, if that's true, if I'm not misremembering, because I could be misremembering, if I'm not misremembering, then Silva's a better striker. Right? Am I tripping or what? What's going on? Is my brain breaking? I'm just, like, flabbergasted, sir, by this gosh darn 82% for Barber. And she's a slight favorite in the betting odds. Well, that's fine. As we move on up the card to Terrance McKinney versus Chris Duncan. Where you at, Terrance? Where you at, boy? There you are. Right there, 17 and 7. I like those numbers, though. I mean, it's not a good record, but the numbers look good like that. Lightweight, 31 years old, 5'10", 73-inch reach does Terrance McKinney have? Oh, he's such a goofy man. I was gonna call him a boy again, but you 31 years old, man. God damn. 17 and 7, 8 KOs, 9 submissions, 5 losses via KO, 2 via submission. He's a glass cannon. As I've mentioned, I'm also out of coffee. As I've mentioned, don't forget to hydrate. He's a glass cannon. I've mentioned it in other videos, I mean to say. And he's kind of like do or die, but like almost not in a do or die kind of way. Because I feel like that's not his mentality. I feel like he does or he dies just by happenstance, you know? Like, look at his face. I think you agree with me if you look at his face. Like, he's not a do or die kind of man. He's just a happenstance kind of boy. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. Well, I mean, I feel like it makes sense. I'm gonna roll with it. Just as I think Chris Duncan is gonna roll with a win. I haven't even read his stats yet. He's from the United Kingdom, the UK. Chris Duncan, lightweight, 82, 32 years old, 5'10", 71-inch reach. Let me see. What's the reach on here? Okay, they're the same height, huh? Terrance just has a couple inches more reach. Interesting. Okay, and Chris Duncan, 7 KOs, 3 submissions, 4 decisions, and he has lost only via KO and submission, 1-1, not a decision. Yeah, he's a glass cannon. Well, no, he's not, because if you get decisions as a win, you're not a glass cannon. Do or die, baby. That's Terrance right there. No decisions. Boom. No decisions. No decisions. No disqualifications. No contests. Just do or die, baby. Happenstance, rather. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Chris Duncan, just because, like, well, I don't know, like, I feel like I was going for Duncan the whole time in my mind, but then, like, just this moment right now, there's this moment where I was thinking, like, he might get hit, man. He gets KO'd. Who'd he get KO'd by? Freaking Slava Claus? In the Contender Series? Wow, but that was a while ago, several years ago. I don't know, man. I mean, like, he just got naked choked. rear naked choked. Like, just a few fights ago. Like, man. Like, I feel like I've been going for Duncan the whole time in my mind. 14-2, but 17-7. Esteban head kicked. Yeah, Terrance. Oh, I'm sorry, boy. Yeah, I mean, like, he beat Borshev at least. You know, he gillied him from the mount. Yeah. I mean, man, yo. I don't know, man. I was going for Chris Duncan the whole time. And maybe that's the right choice. I feel like most people probably will. It makes sense. Plus, he's training at American Top Team, right? Versus Terrance McKinney, who's at Fusion XL Performance. What the heck is that? I don't know. But, like, American Top Team's legit. I mean, I'm sure this is too. But it's not just about your team. It's about yourself. I feel like sometimes Chris is gonna not be himself when he gets knocked out, you know? For a moment, he gonna be somewhere else, not himself. Yeah, this is crazy. I didn't think I was gonna choose Terrance. I legit did not think I would ever I mean, not ever. I mean, like, Terrance is not a bad fighter, but, like, I didn't think I was gonna choose him, but I'm gonna choose him by KO. I think he's gonna go in there and blast Duncan. I think he's gonna blast him. When does he usually blast guys? Round 1? Yeah. It's usually round 1. Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, like, it's not like Terrance has that many, like, crazy wins in the UFC, but they're all round 1 when he gets them. It's interesting. They're mostly, well, I think it's half and half, like half KOs and half submissions in the UFC from Terrance's wins. Yeah, I mean, dang, I'm choosing Terrance. I did not think that at all. We're going to tap that into Tapology now. Terrance McKinney, you're going to KO this man in round 1. As we look at the tail of the tape, he is, it's a near even in the betting odds, but 66% of Tapology choosers choose Duncan. That makes sense to me. Makes a lot of sense. It actually makes tons of sense. I was going to choose Duncan too. But I mean, look at his freaking nickname here. The Problem. Chris Duncan versus Terrance T-Rex McKinney. That's so cute. I don't know why I said cute. Probably because of the way I said it. As we move on up the card to Grant Dawson versus Manuel Torres. I wonder how many people are going to get real sensitive about me calling something cute in that context. I wasn't calling Terrance cute, by the way. His face kind of cute, but I wasn't calling him cute because I ain't gay. But I mean, it don't matter if you are. I don't have to say that out loud. I don't know why I said that. I'm making it worse. Anyway, Grant Dawson versus Manuel Torres, 23-2. Yeah, I mean, I'm choosing Grant. I'm choosing old Grant Dawson here. He's good, man. He's also training out of the American Top Team. 31 years old, 5'10", 72-inch reach, versus Manuel Torres, 16-3, 30 years old, 5'10", 73-inch reach. Virtually identical. That's not how Goldberg says it, right? How does Goldberg say it? No, I can't really do the Goldberg voice, I don't think. He has a different kind of voice than me, different kind of tonality, you know? It is all over! No, like mine sounded way worse than him. Okay. Alright, what am I doing? Let's see, Diego Ferreira. He just beat him? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Hoffa, yeah, he beat Hoffa as well. Did Grant. Grant is good, man. 13 submissions. Manuel gets submitted. 2 submission losses. 16-3 is Manuel Torres from Mexico. Oh. Yeah, from Mexico. Okay. Drew Dober. Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually KO'd Drew, man. That's crazy, though. That's actually kind of crazy. But, yeah, I mean, I just don't think I can see this guy beating Grant Dawson. Grant's gonna go in there and wreck this fool. I feel like he's gonna wreck him easy too. I think he maybe submission. He's gonna like hurt him, or maybe he won't even hurt him. Maybe he'll just end up getting a submission while they're still dry. I'm gonna choose Grant Dawson. I'm gonna choose him via round 1. Well, let me see. When does Grant usually get his wins? Nah, yeah, not usually round 1. He usually builds up to it. You can't go too far back. Yeah, and yeah, I'm gonna say like round 3. No, round 2. Round 2 submission for Grant Dawson, as we also tap it into Tapology. Round 2 submission. We look at the tail of the tape. Grant Dawson is a moderate favorite at -225, and 62% of Tapology pickers choose Dawson. As we move up from the prelims to the main card, Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Guskov. Wow, finally at the main card. Here we go. Jan Blachowicz, 29-11-1, a light heavyweight, 42 years old. Oh boy, 42, man. Dang, 6'2", 78-inch reach. Yeah. I mean, he gets a spread of KO, submissions, decisions. Same with his wins and losses and such. Carlos Oldberg. I always say Oldberg wrong the first time. Always. Anytime I say it the first time in the day, it's gonna be wrong. And maybe the second and third time too, but always the first time. Alex Pereira. I mean, split decision. Yeah. That's the thing with Jan. Is like he's good. It's just like he loses because he doesn't do enough. He just doesn't do enough. Versus Bogdan Guskov, 18-3. All right, Anthony Smith, 33 years old, 6'3", 76-inch reach. He's from Uzbekistan. 15 KOs, 3 submissions, right? And 1-1-1 in terms of KO, submission, and decision losses for Bogdan. That's interesting. He has 100% finish rate. Do we think he's going to finish Jan? Jan has been finished before. By whom? Glover? Yeah, Tiago back in the day. I mean, you can say like all of the trajectory, the uphill, not uphill, I guess downhill trajectory. No, that, because uphill is kind of signifying good, but I'm also trying to signify less work. It's harder to go uphill, you know? So anyway, let's just throw all that out the window. Like, he's younger, and he's like kind of on a kind of winning streak. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He did get choked out by Volkan Oezdemir. which is interesting. I don't know. Like, is he gonna KO Jan? He's younger. That's the thing, man. I can see it happening because of the age difference. And this is light heavyweight. It's not heavyweight. If Jan was a heavyweight, you know, 42 is not as bad. But at light heavyweight, man, I don't know. This guy's kind of young. But I mean, he just lost to like I'm going with Jan, man. I'm going with the old man, man. I'm rolling with the old man. Come on, man. Let's do it, man. You gonna win this crap by decision. Yeah, you gonna win by decision, Jan. Maybe. Or I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. But maybe I just want Jan to win. But he's also just a good fighter. He has a lot of experience. He's a veteran. I always talk about the veteranship. You know, 29-11. Very freaking good. So, yeah. Did I not pick? Oh, I deselected him last time. I said, why did I pick him? Because we're going down the card and this is kind of out of order right now. All right, I forgot what I choose. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I'm pretty sure round 1 KO I chose for Mansur. As we did I? Now I'm all freaking tripped up. I didn't choose him on Tapology. As we choose him on Tapology, Jan Blachowicz via decision. If I look at this teletape, I bet most people are choosing Bogdan. It makes sense. Let's see. Oh, what? 61% of Tapology is choosing Jan, and he's a slight favorite, -130. I had that backwards. I thought it was going to be the opposite. I thought the numbers would be pretty much the opposite. Like 60% would be going for Bogdan, and Bogdan would be like a -130 favorite. I thought that would be it, but yeah, interesting. Okay. As we move on up the card to Henry Cejudo versus Peyton Talbot. Henry, man. I don't know, man. Oh, Henry. 16-5. Look at him. You can see the terror in his face already. Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh, gosh darn, Henry. Why'd you got it? God dang, man. Bantamweight, 38 years old, 5'4". Bantamweight, 5'4", man. He never did well at bantamweight. I know he had the freaking belt at one point, but trust me when I say it don't freaking matter. It don't matter. Sometimes you just win certain fights, right? Certain matchups. And like he won a matchup against Cruz, right? But like Cruz is Cruz, man. Like like Henry's never been good at 135. He's 38 years old. He's freaking 5'4", 67-inch reach. That's like the babyest freaking stance in at 135, I would say. At 125, he's still small, man. Man. USA, baby. But gosh darn, I'm sorry, Henry. Yadong song, beat him. Yeah, song Yadong. Technical eye poke. What? That was a technical decision because of an eye poke. You go to decision after it's been past a couple rounds or whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. Technical. Ah! Yeah, everybody want kung fu fighting. Yeah, a Merab makes sense. Aljamain makes sense. It was a split with Aljamain though. Yeah, Aljamain's not a hustler like Merab. Yeah, and there's how he won the belt was against Cruz. Yeah, I mean, man. Or TJ, right? He beat TJ no, TJ went down. TJ went down. Yeah, and he took like TRT or something because he couldn't cut weight. Anyway, Peyton Talbot, 10-1, 27 years old, 5'10", 70-inch reach. Look at the difference, man. 6 inches taller, 3-inch reach advantage, 11 years younger. Quick maths, boy. Quick maths right there. 7 KOs, 1 submission, 2 decisions versus Henry's 7 KOs, 1 submission, 8 decisions. And Henry's lost 4 times via decision and once via KO. Who'd he get KO'd by? Alright, it was Demetrius. Yeah, DJ. And he lost the freaking DJ rematch as well. There was a split right there. No way. DJ won that, man. He won. But anyway, yeah, I think Peyton's winning. Even though Howney Barcelos did what he did, I think Howney would freaking murder Henry too. Not murder him, but he would probably beat him in a decision pretty handily, Howney. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Peyton. I think because Henry's just too old, too slow. He's, he has just enough money to not care enough, and this is his retirement fight. And he already gave up before this fight. So it's not like a retirement fight where he's like, I have to win. Like the fire in his heart. No, that fire ain't in your heart, man. You can see it in his face. There ain't no fire in that, man. God damn. God damn, Henry. Why you gotta do this, man? You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. I think you're gonna lose via decision. Probably just gonna get like he's not gonna be able to get a takedown. Maybe he will. Maybe he'll get a couple. I think Peyton will get up and he'll probably just like stay on the outside for the most part and hit Henry. And Henry's not gonna do much. I think that's how it'll go. As we tap into Tapology as well, let's choose Peyton Talbot via decision. Tail of the tape, he is a moderate favorite, is Peyton at -275, and 64% of Tapology choose him. We move on up the card to Brandon Moreno versus Tatsuro Taira. Here we go. Oh man, I feel like Tatsuro's probably the favorite, right? Brandon Moreno, 23, 8-2, flyweight, 31 years old, 5'7", 70-inch reach. Yeah, he gets submissions too, interestingly, when you think about it, because he usually we think of him as a striker, I would say. Most of us probably. I mean, everybody. If you don't, then you don't know. You haven't seen him fight. But yeah, he's from Mexico. And let's see, Brandon Royval, though, that's the downside. He lost a split to Brandon. Dang. But he did lose a split to the champ, which is not a bad thing. Davison, yeah. I mean, I think Brandon still got it. Tatsuro is 6 years younger, 17-1 record does Tatsuro have, 5'7", 70-inch reach, 5'7". Yeah, they both have the same height and reach. Interestingly, I would have thought that Tatsuro was a little bit like either like shorter or like less reach. The stats aren't always accurate though. He is from Japan. I used to live there, amazing country. Lived there for 3 years, in fact. 17-1. He lost the decision to Brandon Royval as well, right? Oh man. They both lost to Brandon. That's interesting. Alex Perez, Young Sung Park. Yeah, I mean, I think Tatsuro is good. I'm always picking against the Asian guys, man. I mean, I'm Asian myself in certain ways. Like, genetically. But like, man, I don't know. I'm trying not to. I love Japan. It's like the best country. One of the best countries out there. But like, Brandon's good. I feel like Brandon's just gonna be a better striker. He's not gonna get taken down. I don't think he really gets taken down. So it's like they're going to strike for the most part. And it's like Brandon gets submissions too. It's not like he doesn't know how to defend if he does get taken down. I'm going with Brandon Moreno via decision. I think he's going to get a decision on young Tatsuro's Taira. And this is going to be Don't forget to hydrate. Man, I've been talking a lot. And this is going to be Taira's kind of one of his learning experiences, more so even than Brandon Royval. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that now. There's going to be a bigger learning experience for Taira than even Royval was. There we go. Got it out. As we move to Tapology and choose Brandon via decision, we look at the tail of the tape and we see that Tatsuro Taira is a slight favorite at -125 and 61%, so a majority of Tapology are actually choosing Moreno. So there's another one that flip-flops slightly in terms of betting odds and Tapology pickers. As we move on up the card to Alexander Pantoja versus Joshua Van. Yeah, I mean, look at that, 30-5. I'm surprised that Alexander. Oh no, I got an application error. Ah, refresh. Boom. That's the website. It's in active development. It's a beautiful website. We gotta refresh this too. Refresh Joshua Van. There you go. And it's fine. And Alexander Pantoja, 30-5 flyweight, 35 years old. Look at that. 30-5, 35 years old, 5'5". So many synchronicities. I know a lot of people don't really care about that stuff, but trust me, it does not always matter. But sometimes it does. Brazil, and he has 30 freaking wins, man. 30-5, like, that's impressive to me. That's an impressive record, and he's been through it too. You know, he's been through it. He's beat all these fools out here. Steve Erceg, Kai Asakura, Brandon Moreno, Brandon Royval. He ain't losing to Brandon, you know. He beat Alex Perez. He beat Manel Kopp. He beat Brandon Royval twice. Gosh darn, man. Just too good. I'm sorry, Joshua Van. I know you're a young man, 15-2. But gosh darn, 15-2 ain't nothing close to 30-5, my guy. You from 4 Ounce Fight Club from Myanmar? I don't know, man. 24 years old, 5'5", 65-inch reach. He got a shorter reach than Alexander. Yeah, and like, he's supposed to be a striker too, man. He's supposed to be a striker. Alexandre, I think it's how you say it, right? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like, he freaking Pantoja, he slaps boys with them fists, man. He slings them haymakers. And I feel like, gosh, well, he got to get in close and get hit by haymakers. That's what's gonna happen. He doesn't gotta do it. It's gonna happen, is what I'm saying. But yeah, like, I can't see him beating Pantoja, to be honest. He's gonna slow down. I mean, he lost to freaking Charles Johnson via right uppercut. I don't think Charles is a bad fighter, but gosh darn, you freaking getting KO'd by Charles? I think you get KO'd easy by the freaking champ. I don't think this man gonna survive 5 rounds. I don't think he can. I just can't see it, man. He get tired, man. I seen that last fight with Royval where he was winning handily in like round 1, and then he started slowing way down in the round 2, round 3. He still won, sure, but like, man, it wasn't as impressive as I think a lot of people think it was, in my opinion. Although, like, you know, he's a young up and comer. That's impressive for sure. But like, man, nah, it's gonna be Pantoja. In fact, let's go ahead and choose Pantoja via round 4 submission. He gonna get that boy out of there in the championship rounds, is Alexandre Pantoja. He gonna get you, Joshua. I'm sorry, man. You seem like a cool kid, you know, but he's cocky. He's a little bit cocky. Not in a, well, not in a bad way necessarily, I wouldn't say. I don't think he's cocky in like a real negative way, so it's fine. But he has a little bit of cockiness in there that I don't think he necessarily has handled. So he's gonna get handled in round 4. As we look at the tail of the tape, and 80% of Tapology have picked Pantoja. Wow, 78% of that 80 have him by submission as well. Interesting. And Joshua Van is a moderate underdog at plus 200. Yeah, negative 250 for Alexander Pantoja. As we move on up the card to the main event of the evening, Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan. How do you say it? Petr? Peter? Yeah, Merab, here we go. Let's look at them on Minced MMA. Don't forget to hydrate your mouth. Merab Dvalishvili, 21-4, just a man right here from Georgia. Gosh darn, 34 years old, 5'6", 68-inch reach, 21 freaking wins. But look at that, 16 decisions. He the decisionator. The machine, the decisionator, the Marabber, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, look at this. Look at these wins. Corey Sandhagen, Sean O'Malley, Umar and Nurmagomedov. He's not only keeping up with the Nurmagomedovs, he's surpassing them. Insane. Henry Cejudo, easy work, of course. Sean O'Malley twice, easy work. Petr Yan, yeah, he beat Piotr before as well. He beat Jose Aldo. God dang, man. The man right here. Look at him. Look at him. God dang. Versus Petr Yan. 19-5 bantamweight, 32 years old, 5'7", 67-inch reach. So Merab has a slightly longer reach than Petr, but he's slightly shorter as well. So it kind of evens out a bit there. But I mean, like, the cardio is just on another level for Merab. 19-5, yeah, decisions. Yeah, he's been disqualified once. Look at that disqualification bar. We got actually one on there. Nice, I like seeing that. And the reason why I put the disqualification bar on losses is because it makes more sense to point it out. Like, you did some stupid shit to get disqualified. He did. I don't care what you think about Aljo's acting. I don't give a shit. You still freaking need a guy on the ground, dog. It's as simple as that, man. That's why wins via DQ is just here. It's just gonna be a little number. Because, like, that's where Aljo would have a 1, right? Just a little baby 1 right there. But anyway, yeah, I mean, like, I can't see this guy winning. He went on a 3-fight losing streak as well. He lost to Aljo twice, dog. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and, like, it was a split with Aljo the second time, but I don't think so. I think Aljo won. I think he won that fight, because, like, just not enough activity from Petr. Petr, he needs to fight, man, and he ain't gonna fight. He's gonna get beat the heck up for 4 rounds, and Merab's just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna get a KO today. Nah, round 5. I don't know. You know, I mean, like, I could see decision for sure. But, like, man, I mean, I actually see a decision more than likely, but I'm still choosing the KO. Because I like to choose freaking, I don't know. I just feel like when it's a rematch, you're just so much better than the other guy. Like, you already beat him up once. It's just gonna be another freaking thing to do, man. It's just another day. As we save our picks, reverse the card order, check it out. Boom, look at the list. Boom, look at the website, man. mintedmma.com. As we also make sure we choose Tapology, Merab via round 5 KO. We look at the tail of the tape. He is a heavy favorite at -440, and 91% of Tapology choose Merab Dvalishvili. And that has been the card. UFC 323. We have it now in just 11 hours and 40 minutes. And for now, this has been Coin. You have been you. Check out the website. Not yet. It's not released yet. Some other time. Check out the other website, my VPN, www.coin.me. That's Coin's most excellent. We also have a private crypto option you can use. You just need an email, a little bit of cryptocurrency, bang, bang, you right in there right quick. And yeah. Bye. This has been the picks. Goodbye.